I don't have a oneness complex. You have a very simple God. So, this speech will be addressing hypothetical scenarios amongst all the feelings of self-significance, importance, attachment of swathes of people, including myself. So, what would happen if in this ultra-relativistic society of narcissistic self-significance, anything of distinction would happen? For example, you got an imported birth of some person, and that person stands out from the crowd. For example, he is or she is designated by God, or is a reborn demigod. We've got thousands of reborn demigods nowadays. Some of them go crazy on their significance, right? But that is not tolerated in a rather democratic, egalitarian society, so-called in the festival of democracy. So, what happens? Well, that person, perhaps in the first stage, will try to prove that he is the one, or that he is right, or that he, crossed the abyss, or sees the gods, or whatever. And he's met with a stone wall of telling them that he's deluded, he's the insane one, and we are the significant ones, we are the self-important ones. But in this club of this self-significance, self-importance, there are all special little flowers that have enough skepticism not to say that they are more special than the other little flowers. So, that is a theorem that if something of significance, a persona, would ever emerge with certain proclivities and certain skills or certain designated line, vector and vision of action will emerge, what would happen? Those similar self-significant little flowers will discard every single essential information about that particular person. What does it mean? That even if you have, Kalki, Jesus the Jew, or whomsoever reborn, even if you have, in the Thalamic paradigm, Rahur Kuit, or whatever, then they are, but what the hell? And what happens? Nothing happens. Because they live in their delusion and ignorance of their own significance. They discredit everyone who has any true significance, and the cycle begins anew. So this is not the time for heroes, no demigods reborn, I assure you. This is a time of mediocrity and self-aggrandized, deluded, ignorant, very important little flowers who do not want you to be more important or more significant than the rest of them. Of course, there are nutcases in this scenario. What to do with the nutcases? Well, you disregard them, discard them. However, how to detect the essential things? Well, you need to discover them within. Do you want to prove it to anyone else? To these very important little flowers? You don't. You just let them be. Because you crush your teeth and you bang your head against the wall if you're ever trying to prove anything. You don't shoot fireballs, right? No. So, in my 25 years of experience and 18 years since a certain event, let's say submersion in Tartarus of my soul, and the veil of Isis shed a little bit just for me to notice the autophaneas of gods and spirits. Do I need to prove that to anyone? No. Did I try to? Well, years ago when I went insane on that, yes. But then again, you know that you need to worry for your own business, especially in the magical business, right? And progress. Leave them light years behind. And those circles of tap on the back, self-significant little flowers will do their business in their delusion and ignorance. They will. They will go nowhere, perhaps. But it's up to you, my friend, to go anywhere. To meet the gods halfway. Not for them. For very equal to the point of discarding anything superior, little men and women. It's your business to excel. It's your business to be superior. It's your business to embody those divine qualities, not theirs. So ignore them, look towards the stars on high and the outer heavens of God, and progress silently, covertly if you may, and try to walk on the foundations of life. Walk, life, balance, plus magic metaphysics. It's a large life, right? Most people live on the automatic drive. Walk, live, die. Philosophize, be happy, be sad. Okay. If you deepen your life greatly enough, philosophize, metaphysicize, magicize, occultize it, that's a worthy path. You'll be recognized. And we may be sorry for people living in this automatic zone. But do we want to change that if they don't want to change? No, we'll let them be. It's same with the occult circles. Do we want to convince anyone to our rectitude or rightness or wrongness in anything? No, we don't. And if they try to, we may be arrogant and say, fuck off. I know better. Fuck off, my understanding is greater. Fuck off, I've put my life, toil, effort and blood into it. I don't need you motherfuckers. And perhaps once those motherfuckers needed me, but not anymore. I'm done. Hail the Hellenic lady. The damsels with Heaton and Peleus are most wondrous. Thank you.